Hello, my friend. This is Dr. John Smith from Longevity Life. How did you sleep last night? Did you wake up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and stare at the ceiling, wondering why you could not fall back asleep? If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. Many people over 60 struggle with this night after night. And here is the hard truth. Those restless hours do more than make you feel tired. They slowly drain your energy, weaken your immune system, and can even shorten your lifespan. Poor sleep directly impacts your health and longevity in ways most people never realize. Now, let me ask you another question. Do you ever enjoy a glass of water, a light snack, or even a cup of tea before bed, thinking it will help you sleep? Many people believe that these small nighttime habits are healthy. But what if I told you that some of these habits, the ones you think are harmless or even good for you, are actually setting you up for those wake-ups? I know that may sound surprising, but stay with me here, because tonight I am going to share 5 powerful, little-known secrets that can help you sleep deeper, stay asleep longer, and wake up feeling truly refreshed. These are not random tricks you find on the internet. Each one comes from the latest research on what we call the longevity diet, as well as my years of experience working with thousands of patients your age and older. And here is my promise to you. If you stay with me until the end, you will hear secret number 5. This is the one almost nobody talks about. Yet, it can transform your sleep and your recovery, often within just a few nights. Before we dive in, I want to hear from you. How many times do you wake up during the night? 1 time? 2 times? 3 times or more? Please write the number in the comments. By sharing, you are not only helping yourself stay accountable, but you might help someone else in our Longevity Life community who is struggling with the same thing. Now, why am I so passionate about this topic? Because after 60, your body changes in ways you might not see. Hormones shift. Your bladder becomes more sensitive. Your blood sugar can drop too low in the middle of the night, and your brain has a harder time producing melatonin, the sleep hormone you need to stay in deep. Restorative rest. I know you have probably heard the usual advice. Cut out caffeine. Turn off the television. Avoid naps during the day. These tips are fine. But for many of my patients, they are not enough. The real solution often comes down to what you eat and drink in the hours before bed. That is why we are going to talk about the longevity diet at night. When I say longevity diet, I mean the specific foods, drinks, and habits that not only help you live longer, but also help you sleep better as you age. And trust me, some of these are things you have probably never tried before. So, I am going to ask you to do something. Please watch this entire video. Even if you think you already know what I'm going to say, I can almost guarantee you will hear at least one tip you have never heard before. And that one small change could make a big difference in how you sleep tonight. I also want you to participate as we go along. When you hear a tip you want to try, type the number in the comments. For example, if you like tip number 2, type number 2 in the comments. This helps you remember it, and it also lets me know which ideas are helping you the most. One last thing before we begin. Please do not be discouraged if you have struggled with sleep for a long time. I have seen people in their 70s and 80s turn things around in just a matter of days once they started using the right strategies. You do not need sleeping pills. You do not need to suffer through another sleepless night. You just need to learn how to work with your body's natural rhythms, not against them. So, are you ready? In just a moment, I will walk you through the first big reason why so many people over 60 struggle to stay asleep. And then, we will move into the 5 longevity tips that can help you finally enjoy the deep, peaceful rest your body and mind have been craving. But first, I would love to know what is the longest you have gone without waking up at night. Has it been months, years, maybe even decades? Share your answer in the comments. I read every single one, and your story could be the encouragement someone else needs to keep going. All right, let us begin. When I sit down with my patients at Longevity Life, I often ask a simple question. What is waking you up in the middle of the night? Most people over 60 give me the same answers. They say, my bladder is full, or I do not know. I just pop awake at 2 or 3 o'clock and cannot fall back asleep. The truth is, this is not just about age. Yes, your body changes as you get older, but there are clear reasons why those wake-ups happen. And if we do not understand the root cause, it becomes nearly impossible to fix the problem. Let me explain. After the age of 60, the level of a hormone called antidiuretic hormone, we call it ADH, starts to decline. This hormone helps your kidneys hold on to water at night. When it drops, your bladder fills more quickly, and you feel the urge to use the bathroom even if there is only a small amount of liquid inside. That alone can wake you from the deepest part of your sleep. But that is not the only thing happening. Your body also struggles to regulate blood sugar overnight. Many people go to bed after a light dinner or skip dinner entirely, thinking it will help them lose weight. What actually happens is that your blood sugar can drop too low in the early hours of the morning. When this happens, your body releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline to bring your blood sugar back up. And what do those hormones do? They wake you up. Another factor we cannot ignore is how the nervous system becomes more sensitive with age. Small noises, changes in temperature, or even light from a street lamp can wake you. If you are already on edge from stress during the day, your brain will stay alert at night, even when you want it to rest. Do you see how all these factors start to stack up? Bladder sensitivity, blood sugar drops, stress hormones. Each one alone can disturb your sleep, but when they work together, it is like trying to stay asleep in the middle of a storm. Now, here is something most people do not realize. The problem is not just what happens at night. It often begins with the choices we make in the late afternoon and evening. For example, many of my patients eat dinner very late, sometimes as close as 9 o'clock at night, because they are busy or they are not hungry earlier. But eating late makes your digestive system work overtime while you sleep. This can cause acid reflux, bloating, or simply make it harder for your body to relax. Others snack on salty or sugary foods in the evening. That extra salt makes you thirsty, so you drink more water. And yes, that extra water fills your bladder faster. Sugary snacks can spike and then crash your blood sugar, setting you up for a 3 a.m. wake-up call. Now I want to ask you, does any of this sound familiar? Do you ever eat dinner late and then wake up with heartburn? Or maybe you have noticed that on the nights when you snack on cookies or chips, you wake up more often. If this is you, please type yes in the comments. And please know this, you are not alone if you are making these choices. You are not doing anything wrong. Life is busy, and these habits build up slowly. But the good news is that once we understand what is happening, we can start to make small changes that lead to big improvements. I am not going to tell you to give up everything you enjoy. That is not realistic, and it is not necessary. What I will show you instead are 5 simple longevity tips, small adjustments you can make before bed that will calm your nervous system, stabilize your blood sugar, and reduce the bladder wake-ups. One of these tips in particular has helped my patients extend their sleep by as much as 2 full hours each night. And the best part, it does not involve medication. So, if you have been waking up 1, 2, or even 3 times every night, stay with me. In the next section, we are going to dive into the science behind these changes, so you understand exactly why they work. Then I will give you the step-by-step strategies you can start using tonight. But before we move on, I want you to answer one more question. Which one of these sounds like your biggest challenge right now? Number 1, waking up to use the bathroom. Number 2, waking up and not knowing why. Or number 3, tossing and turning because your mind will not shut off. Type the number that fits you best in the comments. This will help me guide you to the tip that is most likely to help you first. All right, now that we have uncovered the real reasons behind those midnight wake-ups, let us take a closer look at the science. Understanding what is going on inside your body will make the solutions we're about to discuss even more powerful. Now that we know why so many people over 60 wake up at night, let us look deeper into the science. Understanding what is really happening inside your body will help you see why the right changes work so well. First, we need to talk about something called the gut-brain axis. This is the communication line between your digestive system and your brain. Researchers in 2023 have discovered that the health of your gut bacteria directly affects your sleep quality. When your gut is out of balance, your brain does not produce enough serotonin and melatonin, the chemicals you need for deep rest. This explains why eating late, skipping fiber, or using too many processed foods can lead to those 2 wake-ups. Without enough healthy bacteria, your gut cannot make the nutrients your brain depends on. Here is an example. One of my patients, Robert, was 72 and often skipped vegetables because he said they were too much trouble. He ate mostly white bread, cheese, and processed meats. When we checked his gut health, it was very low in beneficial bacteria. After adding in prebiotic foods like asparagus and cooked oats, along with a quality probiotic, his sleep improved in less than a month. He stopped waking up 3 times a night and started sleeping 6 hours straight for the first time in years. Another big factor is hormonal changes. We already mentioned antidiuretic hormone, or ADH, which helps your kidneys hold water at night. But we also need to talk about melatonin, the sleep hormone. Melatonin production naturally drops with age. Less melatonin means lighter sleep and more frequent awakenings. And there is more. Cortisol, the stress hormone, tends to stay elevated longer in older adults. This is why you might feel tired but wired at bedtime. High cortisol makes your brain alert, even when you are physically exhausted. If cortisol stays high at night, it can wake you suddenly and make it hard to fall back asleep. Now, let us talk about nutrient deficiencies. Many people know about magnesium, but there are 2 lesser-known nutrients that are critical for sleep and longevity: manganese and vitamin K2. Manganese supports the production of antioxidant enzymes that calm the nervous system. Without enough manganese, your body stays in a higher state of stress. Vitamin K2, on the other hand, helps move calcium out of your blood vessels and into your bones. When you are low in vitamin K2, calcium can deposit in soft tissues, which can contribute to muscle stiffness and even restless legs at night. A study published in early 2023 showed that seniors with adequate vitamin K2 levels not only slept better, but also had healthier arteries and stronger bones. This is a perfect example of how the right nutrients support health and longevity at the same time. Blood sugar regulation is another key piece. As I mentioned earlier, eating too little or too late can cause your blood sugar to dip too low at night. When that happens, your body releases adrenaline and cortisol to raise your blood sugar. That surge of stress hormones can wake you up, even if you do not need to use the bathroom. Let me share another example. My patient, Linda, age 68, often had dinner at 8 o'clock at night and then went straight to bed. She thought skipping a snack would help her lose weight, but she woke up every night at 3 o'clock. When we added a small, balanced snack 2 hours before bed, something like Greek yogurt with a few walnuts, her blood sugar stayed stable. Within a week, she was sleeping through the night. We also need to consider inflammation. As we age, low-grade inflammation becomes more common. This can cause joint pain, muscle soreness, and even brain fog. Inflammation also makes it harder for your body to transition into deep sleep. One of the best ways to reduce nighttime inflammation is through omega-3 fatty acids. You can get these from fatty fish like salmon or from plant-based sources like chia seeds and flax seeds. Omega-3s help calm inflammation and support healthy brain function. Now, you might be wondering, Dr. John, how does all of this connect to my nightly habits? The answer is simple. The foods and drinks you choose in the evening can either help your body balance hormones, stabilize blood sugar, and reduce inflammation, or they can make things worse. Think about this for a moment. If you have a heavy, salty dinner and then a sugary dessert at 9 o'clock, what happens? Your blood sugar spikes and then crashes. You get thirsty, so you drink more water. Your bladder fills, and your blood sugar dips. Stress hormones rise, and at 2 a.m., you are wide awake. On the other hand, if you follow the right longevity diet at night, the one I am going to show you in the next section, you can reverse this entire cycle. You will support your gut bacteria. You will calm your nervous system. You will help your body hold just the right amount of water so you do not wake up for the bathroom. And the best part, these changes do not require medication. They do not require extreme diets. They are simple, natural shifts you can make tonight. Before we move to the solutions, I want to ask you one more thing. Have you ever tried a natural supplement or a food change to help your sleep? Maybe magnesium, herbal tea, or probiotics. Did it help you, or did it make no difference? Please share your answer in the comments. Your experience can help others who are listening right now, because in the next part, we are going to connect all of this science to real, practical actions. I will give you 5 longevity tip steps you can take tonight to finally enjoy the deep, restorative sleep you deserve. And remember, secret number 5 is the one hardly anyone knows about, but it has helped some of my patients add 2 full hours of sleep each night. So do not go anywhere. The next part is where we turn this knowledge into simple habits you can actually use. I want to share a story with you, because sometimes the best way to understand how these changes work is through the life of someone just like you. A few months ago, a patient named Mary came to see me. She is 70 years old, lives alone, and told me she was waking up at least 3 times every single night. She felt exhausted all day. She said, "Dr. John, I have tried everything. I do not drink coffee in the afternoon. I take warm baths. I even tried sleeping pills, but they make me feel groggy and confused in the morning. What else can I do?" I could see the frustration on her face. Like so many of you, she was desperate for a solution that would work. We started by looking at her evening routine. Mary often ate a late dinner around 8:30 at night. Sometimes it was just a slice of toast or a bowl of cereal because she felt too tired to cook. Then, before bed, she would drink a large glass of water thinking it was healthy. Do you see the problem? That late meal was not giving her the nutrients she needed to stabilize her blood sugar, and the water filled her bladder so quickly that she was waking up at 1 or 2 a.m. every night. So I made a few small adjustments for Mary. I asked her to eat a balanced dinner earlier, around 6:30, something with protein, fiber, and healthy fats. I gave her examples: baked salmon with a side of steamed broccoli and a small sweet potato, or lentil soup with avocado toast. Then we added a small snack about 2 hours before bed, half a cup of Greek yogurt with chia seeds and a few blueberries. This kept her blood sugar steady through the night. I also suggested she switch her glass of plain water to a warm drink that supported sleep. I will tell you exactly what that drink was when we reach secret number 5 later in this video. So stay with me. Mary agreed to try these changes for 1 week. When she came back to see me, her face lit up. She said, "Dr. John, I slept 6 hours straight last night. I cannot remember the last time that happened. I woke up feeling like myself again." And the best part, she did not have to take a single sleeping pill. This is the kind of transformation I see again and again when people make the right adjustments to their longevity diet at night. The science we just talked about comes alive in real life. But Mary is not the only one. Another patient, David, age 66, had been waking up every night at 3 o'clock with restless legs. He thought it was just age, but when we tested his nutrient levels, we found he was low in vitamin K2 and omega-3 fatty acids. We added a supplement and encouraged him to eat more foods rich in those nutrients, things like sardines, grass-fed dairy, and flaxseed. We also worked on lowering his evening cortisol by turning off screens an hour before bed and practicing a simple breathing exercise. Within 3 weeks, David told me he was finally sleeping through the night. He said, "Dr. John, I never realized that something as small as my evening routine could make such a difference. I am sharing these stories because I want you to know that change is possible. You do not have to accept poor sleep as a normal part of aging. Right now, I want you to think about your own evening habits. Do you eat dinner late? Do you snack on sugary foods at night? Do you drink a lot of water right before bed? Which of these do you think might be disturbing your sleep? Please share your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one, and your experience might help someone else who is listening today, because in the next section, I am going to show you exactly how to create a nighttime routine that supports your health and longevity. You will discover 5 specific tips, practical, simple, and easy to try that can transform the way you sleep. Remember, tip number 5 is the one very few people know about, but it could be the key to finally waking up rested and full of energy again. Are you ready? Let us dive into the solutions. Now that we understand the science and have seen how small changes helped people like Mary and David, let us get into the practical part. These are 5 longevity tips that you can start tonight. Each one is designed to help you sleep deeper and support your overall health and longevity. I encourage you to write these down, and as you hear one that you want to try, type the number in the comments. For example, if you like tip number 3, type number 3 in the comments. This will help you remember it and let me know which one speaks to you the most. Number 1, eat a balanced dinner at the right time. Many people eat dinner too late and choose meals that are too heavy or too light. Both of these can harm your sleep. Here is the fix. Aim to eat dinner about 3 hours before bedtime. Make sure your meal has protein, fiber, and healthy fats. This balance keeps your blood sugar stable and prevents those 3 a.m. wake-ups. Examples: 4 ounces of baked salmon, 1 cup of steamed broccoli, and a small baked sweet potato. 1 cup of lentil soup with a slice of whole grain bread topped with avocado. Avoid large portions of red meat, fried foods, or heavy desserts at night. These slow digestion and can trigger acid reflux when you lie down. And please do not skip dinner. Going to bed hungry makes your blood sugar drop even faster, which will wake you up. If you often eat late, I want you to try moving your dinner just 1 hour earlier for the next 3 nights. Then tell me in the comments if you notice a difference. Number 2, add a small, calming snack before bed. This might surprise you, but a light snack about 90 minutes before bedtime can actually improve your sleep. The key is choosing the right foods. One of my favorites is half a cup of plain Greek yogurt with a teaspoon of chia seeds and a few blueberries. This combination gives you protein, fiber, and natural tryptophan, which helps your brain make melatonin. Another good option is 1 slice of whole grain toast with almond butter. The healthy fat and magnesium in almonds can calm your nervous system. Please keep the portion small, about 100 to 150 calories. Too much food can cause bloating and discomfort. Try this for 1 week and notice if your wake-ups become less frequent. And if you already use this tip, comment below and tell us what snack works best for you. Number 3, choose the right evening drink. This is one of the most important tips. As we talked about earlier, drinking a large glass of plain water right before bed can fill your bladder and wake you up. But you do not need to go to bed thirsty. You just need to drink smarter. Here are 2 excellent options. Option 1, warm chamomile tea with a pinch of lemon balm or lavender. These herbs contain natural compounds that calm the nervous system. Steep 1 tea bag in 8 ounces of water for 5 minutes. Then sip slowly about 1 hour before bed. Option 2, warm diluted coconut water with a slice of ginger. Mix 4 ounces of coconut water with 4 ounces of warm water. This provides natural electrolytes to support your bladder and muscle function without overwhelming your system. Do not drink these beverages ice cold. Warm liquids help relax your body and prevent shocking your bladder. Which drink would you rather try tonight? Comment tea or coconut water and let us see which one is more popular. Number 4, reset your body clock and calm your mind. Your body has an internal clock called the circadian rhythm that tells you when to sleep and when to wake up. As we age, this rhythm can get off track. Here are 2 ways to reset it. 1, turn off bright screens, phones, televisions, computers at least 1 hour before bed. The blue light from these devices tricks your brain into thinking it is daytime and blocks melatonin production. 2, practice the 4-7-8 breathing exercise right before you sleep. This is how it works. Inhale through your nose for a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 7. Exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 8. Repeat this cycle 4 times. This simple practice slows your heart rate and signals your nervous system that it is safe to relax. If you try the breathing exercise tonight, type number 4 in the comments. I would love to know how it feels for you. Number 5, the secret drink that can transform your sleep. This is the tip I have been waiting to share because almost nobody talks about it. But it has helped many of my patients sleep 2 hours longer each night. The secret is combining collagen peptides with tart cherry juice. Tart cherries are one of the richest natural sources of melatonin. They also contain antioxidants that reduce inflammation. Collagen peptides, on the other hand, provide the amino acid glycine. Glycine helps lower your core body temperature and supports deep, restorative sleep. Here is how to make it. Mix 1 scoop of collagen peptides into 4 ounces of tart cherry juice. Stir well until fully dissolved. Drink it about 45 minutes before bed. This drink also supports joint health, skin elasticity, and muscle recovery, all important for healthy aging. If you have diabetes or need to watch your blood sugar, choose an unsweetened tart cherry juice. The natural sugar content is lower, and the benefits are the same. Try this for 3 nights and see how your sleep changes. Then come back and comment number 5 if you feel the difference. These 5 longevity tips are simple, but they are powerful. You do not need to try them all at once. Start with the one that feels easiest for you, then add more over time. I would love to hear from you. Which one will you try first tonight? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, or number 5? Please type the number in the comments right now, because in the next part, I am going to show you how these tips work together as part of a complete nighttime routine. This routine has helped so many of my patients improve their sleep and wake up full of energy. And I will also tell you what habits to avoid at night if you want to live longer and feel better. Stay with me, because the next section ties everything together. Step 1. Review the 5 tips. Number 1. Eat a balanced dinner at the right time. Number 2. Add a small, calming snack before bed. Number 3. Choose the right evening drink. Number 4. Reset your body clock and calm your mind. Number 5. Try the secret drink with collagen peptides and tart cherry juice. These 5 habits work best when you use them as part of a full evening routine. You do not need to do them all at once. Start with 1 or 2. See how your body responds, and then add more as you feel ready. How to build your routine. Here's a sample schedule you can try. Eat dinner around 6:30 p.m. with protein, fiber, and healthy fats. About 90 minutes before bed, enjoy a small snack like Greek yogurt with chia seeds. 1 hour before bed, sip a warm drink like chamomile tea or diluted coconut water. Turn off bright screens and practice the 4-7-8 breathing exercise. Finally, 45 minutes before sleep, enjoy the collagen and tart cherry drink if you want to try tip number 5. This entire routine can take less than 2 hours, but it will help your body relax, balance hormones, and stay asleep through the night. What to avoid? Just as important as what you do is what you avoid. Try not to eat heavy or sugary foods late at night. Avoid drinking large amounts of plain water right before bed. And if possible, keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. These small details make a big difference. The bigger picture. Sleep is not just about feeling rested. Deep sleep helps your brain clear toxins, keeps your heart strong, and even strengthens your immune system. Studies show that seniors who sleep 6 to 7 hours of uninterrupted rest each night live longer and have fewer chronic health problems. Remember, this is not about perfection. You do not need to follow a strict schedule every night. The goal is to support your body's natural rhythms and create habits that help you feel your best. Your action steps tonight. I want you to pick one tip from tonight's video and try it. Just one. Then come back tomorrow and tell me how it went. Which one are you going to start with? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, or number 5? Please type the number in the comments right now. Your feedback matters because it helps me know what is working for you, and it might inspire someone else who is reading the comments to take action too. Share this with someone you love. Do you know a friend, a spouse, or a family member who wakes up every night and struggles to fall back asleep? Share this video with them. You might change their life. I also encourage you to subscribe to Longevity Life and turn on notifications. We release a new episode every week to help you understand your body better, age more gracefully, and enjoy a longer, healthier life. Next week, we will cover something just as important: 5 nighttime habits that secretly shorten your life after 60. You do not want to miss it. A personal message from me. I want to thank you for spending this time with me. I know there are many voices out there, and you chose to be here. That means a lot. If you are struggling with sleep right now, please know that you are not alone. Change takes time, but it is possible. I have seen people in their 70s and 80s completely transform their nights with small, consistent habits. You can too. I will be here every single week, walking this journey with you, because you deserve better health, better sleep, and a longer, happier life. This is Dr. John Smith from Longevity Life, and I will see you in the next video.